Hey, it's Angie D. Lee, your intimacy guru, and today we're going to talk about investing in intimacy, the reasons why it's important to invest in intimacy, and how you can invest in intimacy. So, three top reasons it's important to invest in intimacy in your relationship: for companionship, validation, and security. And so when you have these three things in your relationship going for the most part simultaneously and on a consistent basis, it just makes the quality of life so much better. Not to say that you need a partner, but if you are with your partner, these are things that you definitely want to invest in. And just look at it as simple as investing in property or investing in the stock market or investing in a business. Anything that takes time to build and you want to reap the rewards, you have to literally sit down and do inventory on a very consistent basis. You want to see what's working and what's not. And so when you have an idea of that and you're putting all of these things into practice and you're doing the work to see the outcome of whatever your investment is, it's the same thing with relationships. So again, companionship, validation, and security. Who doesn't want that? And so if you're in a relationship and you're not investing in intimacy right now, don't beat yourself up. Like I always say, just start today. Make it a point to invest in your relationship, in your intimate relationship. So how can you do that? There's so many ways that you can do that. But the biggest things is to be vulnerable, to communicate, and do check-ins with each other. So when you are thinking about how can we make this a regular thing? How can we be consistent in investing in our relationship? First of all, just make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself, especially if this hasn't really been prioritized in your relationship. It's going to take some time. Just like with any investment, you want to think about the end goal. What is it that you want to achieve and work your way backwards? Okay. So if you want more quality time with your partner, if you all want to have a deeper connection, you want to have better pleasurable and sexual experiences, you're going to specifically name what you both want and you're going to work your way backwards. And so the main thing is to just think about is how can I carve out pockets of time in my day to achieve my goal? Now there's 24 hours in a day, right? And there's work and there's obligations, there's kids, there's family, there's leisure, there's friendships and things like that. But for right now, we're going to decide how much time do you want to invest in your relationship. And honestly, I have seen couples just invest about 5 minutes a day, 3 times a day. So that's 15 minutes in a day. So if you can carve out 5 minutes 3 times a day, so morning, afternoon, and evening, connecting and building that intimacy with your partner, the rewards are going to be astronomical over time. So again, try not to overwhelm yourself and think about, well, we're not doing this and I wish we were like this. And it starts somewhere. So just start today and start small. So those 5 minutes 3 times a day could be first and foremost. It's just when you get up in the morning, just tell each other, I'm thankful for you. I'm happy to see you. You're here with me another day. Show appreciation. Affirm one another at the top of the day, and then in the middle of the day, you can do a affirmation again. If you all are next to each other in the same vicinity, maybe just get close. Do some type of form of touch, whether it's a hug, whether it's a kiss, anything that brings you all closer together on a physical level. And then another way in that 5 minutes in a day is try to explore one another. Ask each other a question, something that you've had a burning desire to know, or something that you want to revisit. So there's so many different ways that you can rekindle the intimacy and grow it over time. But the main focus of this video is I wanted you to understand why investing in your intimacy in your relationship is so important and how you can reap the rewards from it, and then what you can do to actually rekindle that intimacy in your relationship. So I love to hear your thoughts. I hope that you're going to get started and trying to reignite that intimacy. I'm excited because soon I'm going to be sharing some programs on my website that you can purchase and just have fun with your partner, and you all can explore reigniting the intimacy together and investing in the intimacy over time. So I will talk to you all later, and love you guys.